Shakur Tahim Cook for petition for revocation of probation. You were before this court for driving under the influence on the 24th day of October in 2022. You were sentenced to 12 months on probation, and you have 2 months and 24 days remaining. Your sentence was not told, so we didn't know where you were, but it says that you failed to avoid injurious and vicious habits, that on June 26th of 2023, in the probation office, the lab confirmed that you tested positive for alcohol and marijuana, and you failed to complete a drug and alcohol evaluation, and you failed to pay. So you're $898 in arrears. So Mr. Cook, what's going on, sir? You understand that still on probation, you have requirements that prohibit you from having alcohol and illicit drugs, and you tested positive for both. What is going on, sir? Why would you risk that?
Ma'am, I've been cleaning up my system, and it's still showing up in my system.
No, sir. Not after. No, you've been on probation for 10 months. No, sir. 9 months. You can have a baby in that time. Alcohol and marijuana, they're not gonna stay in your bloodstream that long. If you clean it your system, what you cleaning it out with? Alcohol and drugs?
No,
I mean, you can lie to yourself. I mean, just don't lie to me.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not.
I'm cleaning. I'm like, really? I've been doing this too long. You cleaning out your system, sir? Really? Why would you risk that? Is what I want to know.
I don't have an answer for that, Miss Tammy.
What was the problem? You was having a party? It was somebody's birthday? Because that was a turn up.
No, the death.
Who died? Okay. Grief does a lot to derail people, and folk don't take it seriously. But sir, you still have a life to live, and I know you loved your aunt, but I know she wouldn't want you to risk your job and be back in jail. Now, I'm positive of that. She wouldn't want you grieving her to the point where you end up in jail.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cash, what's your recommendation, sir?
Judge Hayward, excuse me. Judge Hayward, in light of the fact that the probation only has 2 months and 24 days left, and you tested positive for alcohol on June the 26th, I'm recommending 15 days in jail and close the case.
All right, so Mr. Cook, you ready to go to jail today, or do you need time to get yourself straight?
I need some time.
All right, Friday, you'll turn yourself in.
All right.
All right, so listen to me carefully. You're gonna come to the sheriff's office on Friday. You're gonna turn yourself in between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. If you miss your turn-in time, then then we'll have to come back to square one, and I promise you, you'll spend the remainder of the time in jail. So I'm giving you the opportunity to get your job straight, so you don't lose your job. But please understand that I'm not the one to play with.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I could take you in right now. I just don't want you to lose your job. And if there's any way that you can talk to them and tell them that you need the time off, then you do that. All right, so sir, I'm giving you some consideration. One, because you haven't had, this is your first probation revocation here, and I don't see that you've had a previous one. Two, I understand, give you a little consideration for what happened, because I realized it was like one particular event. But you're gonna turn yourself in on, you're gonna serve 15 days. You'll turn yourself in on Friday, July 28th between 6 and 7 p.m. And after you serve those 15 days, this case is going to be closed. But what I'm going to ask you, Mr. Cook, is if you turn to alcohol and drugs when things get tough in life, you need to talk to somebody. You might need to start going to AA or NA. And the reason I say this is because a lot of people, they are so, their sense of self is so high that they think, oh no, I couldn't possibly have a substance abuse problem. I just use it every once in a while and then I can let it go whenever I want to. But if you would jeopardize your job and the possibility of going to jail by using substances, then that means you need them more than you are just using them recreationally. And if that's the case, you need to go get some help. Talk to somebody, because you don't want to end up, this was a DUI and you could have killed someone by drinking and driving. And so if you don't get in your mindset that maybe your relationship with alcohol and drugs is not a safe one, then you need to talk to somebody, okay? Because nobody really wants to acknowledge that. And when you acknowledge it is when you can start fixing it. All right, you feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so get your things straight with your job, with your kids, and then when you come in on Friday, you'll go ahead and serve those 15 days, and then your case will be closed.
All right.
All right, thank you, sir. Next is Shakia McKnight. Oh, where's Miss McKnight? She called and said that she was going to be late. No, Miss McKnight is right. Miss McKnight. You called me. Hey, Miss McKnight.
Yeah.
How you doing, Miss?
Oh, yeah. Just like I'm gonna keep it real, like I always have. I did my part by getting into class, but it was just the way she was just talking to me and treating me like some days I might miss my classes, but then I still pay and I still take my classes. Like, I have children that's not in my custody, so I don't have control of when I have to do my visitation. I don't. But what I'm trying to say is that I came up with a plan and I'm working on it now. And the plan is, Your Honor, is for me to enroll into another program. My baby daddy, he's been helping so far. But what I'm gonna do as a woman and keep my word is do what I'm told to do.
Are you taking your meds, Miss McKnight?
Oh, you know I'm pregnant. I can't do all that.
Miss McKnight, you got to stop getting pregnant, ma'am. I know that's not a thing that people supposed to say, but you keep bringing kids into this world and you can't take care of them. Please stop.
Well,
It's like every year I see you, you got 2 kids. Miss McKnight, this is not fair to these babies. You keep having, what are we on, number 8 now?
no.
7?
Yeah.
Miss McKnight, you know you can have sex without having a baby, right? They got stuff for that.
Yeah.
You can use contraception and not have a baby.
Yeah.
You can't take care of no kids because you can't take care of yourself.
Yeah, here's the thing.
No, here's the thing. We've been doing this I've been on the bench 11 years. 7 of those I've been in state court. I've been seeing you all 7 of those years that I've been on state court. And every time I see you, you pregnant. Every single time.
This is it, Your Honor.
No, this is what is wrong is you keep bringing babies that you're not taking care of. Stop.
Yes, ma'am.
And every one of them, you got a baby daddy who don't help you with these babies.
Yeah.
Is this still Tony or is this somebody else? Don't tell me you done had another baby with Tony.
No.
Ms. McKnight, you know I know your situation.
I know it.
And with your illness, you gotta stop having babies and bringing these babies into the world and then not taking care of them. You love being pregnant, you love having babies, but then these babies gotta go somewhere. And I know whoever's taking care of these babies is getting overwhelmed. You got babies probably spread out among several places and they can't even be together with each other. I need you to stop having babies. These men who are having these babies with you ought to recognize that this is not a good situation. Go to the doctor and get on some kind of birth control that you don't have to think about. Something under your skin, IUD, something. Because you keep bringing babies into this world and you're not taking care of them. And when you're pregnant, you can't take your meds. When you're off your meds, we have this situation. You are currently off your meds, which, as I'm reading this email from the gentleman who was on the treatment team, it's clear you weren't on your meds. So, ma'am, this is going to keep happening. You keep getting pregnant. You keep going off your meds because you're pregnant. You keep having babies that you're not taking care of. And then while you're off your meds, I see you. Go to the doctor and get you something that's going to stop you from having these babies. Because I think you're doing it as a comfort to yourself. But these babies aren't here for you. You're supposed to be there for them. You're having babies because it makes you feel good. And it is a comfort for you. But think about what happens every time you have a baby. How many of your children are with you? Huh? 3? You have 3 kids with you. What you think is going to happen with this baby? Ms. McKnight, I need you to think about yourself and the fact that you need to stay on your meds. And every time you get pregnant, you go off your meds and you see me. That's why I know how many babies you got. This has been a cycle ever since I got on state court. Take a breath. Breathe. And if I put you in jail, who takes care of those babies? I need you to stay on your meds so you can stay out of jail. You got me?
Yes, ma'am.
But if you don't stay on your meds, you can't stay out of jail. If you don't stay out of jail, then what are those babies doing? The 3 that you've got with you. You gotta stop just having babies. When do you think it's gonna be enough?
No,
That's what you said the last time.
I mean it.
You said that the last time.
I mean it. I mean it. I mean it.
Breathe, Ms. McKnight. I know being a mom is important to you, and I'm not trying to denigrate that. But what I want you to understand is you got to be a mom to the babies you already have. You got to stop having new babies thinking that's going to fix it. Okay? Give her some more tissue, please. The reason you came in talking so fast when you came in is because I know your situation. And you were trying to head me off before I got deep into what's going on with you. But I know. But you're going to keep having these situations if you're not on your medicine. And if you're not on your medicine, then you can't take care of the kids you have. But every time you get pregnant, you go off your medicine, and then we have the same situation again. It's a cycle. The only way to stop that is you got to stop getting pregnant and you got to stay on your meds so you can take care of the kids you already have.
Yes, ma'am.
Breathe. Mr. Cash, do you have a recommendation for Ms. McKnight?
Your Honor, I do.
Everything.
Your Honor, my first thing
You got one in there somewhere.
to do 15 days in jail and close it. In light of the fact that she has not enrolled in family violence that she was court ordered to do.
I did enroll.
Yeah, she enrolled, but I got the email that you included from the person who she basically abused by going there and cussing them out.
I will go ahead and recommend that that we return her back to probation, give her an opportunity to see if she can enroll in family violence.
No, you know what? If she comes back to probation, she's gonna have to do a mental health eval and get back on her meds. Ms. McKnight,
Yes, ma'am.
there's gotta be some kind of mental health medication they can give you while you're pregnant.
I know it. I'm gonna go get it.
You're gonna have to present to Mr. Cash every month that you are on your medications with a doctor's certificate.
Okay. But what about the classes?
What about what?
Right now, and then baby daddy just leave me, so
Ms. McKnight, breathe, stop, because I can't understand you when you're like this. Just breathe until you can talk to me.
She is asking about the family violence intervention program that she was court ordered to do. I think financially she's not. I think you're saying that
Mr. Cash, we might suspend that. Ms. McKnight has been through FVIP probably more times than most people. Ms. McKnight, I need you to be medically compliant. So you're gonna go to your doctor within 3 days of leaving here, 5 days, and you're gonna talk to them about getting back on your.
To see if they call your name. To see what they say. You don't know what they say.
Ms. Anderson.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, mute, please. You all over my hearing, and you're supposed to be here in person. I don't know why you're on this hearing. All right, so Ms. McKnight, I'm going to return you to probation. You're going to see your doctor within 5 days of today. You're going to show proof of mental health medicine compliance every 2 weeks. Until your probation ends. Now that means you're going to have to go to your doctor. You're going to have to make sure you got the shot or whatever it is they're giving, but you're going to have to make sure you are taking it. You understand? I know you are pregnant, but there are medicines that you can take while you are pregnant. You understand?
Yes,
Do you understand me?
yes, ma'am. May I speak on?
Yes, ma'am.
I understand this. So my OBGYN that I go to, her name is Dr. King. I can call her, speak with her.
Okay, well, I need you to go to Dr. King.
That's my OBGYN that I go to.
You can prescribe medicines that'll go well with your pregnancy. But Miss McKnight, you cannot keep bringing babies into this world thinking it's gonna fix whatever the problem is. It's not.
Yes, ma'am.
And you keep bringing babies in here that you're not taking care of. And that's not fair to the babies.
It's not that I'm not taking care of, like, I do buy them things, I do.
Babe, Miss McKnight, you understand what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. These babies deserve to come into a stable family, and you're not there yet. Not that you won't ever get there, but you're not there now.
Yes, ma'am.
All right? Breathe. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
But please, the next time I see you, please don't be pregnant.
I want to see you again until I get.
I'm begging you. I'm begging you, because it's not fair. We on baby number 7, and didn't you have a loss? So it would have been baby number 8.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it either, but I'm telling you, just slow down on the having babies, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Because any man who's going to have a baby with you he's abusing you. He's not treating you well, because he should know that you can't take care of these babies right now. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Go sit down and compose yourself before you leave. And Mr. Cash will tell you when he needs to see you.